Hello. I'm finishing out 3 more phrases in my language. I'm going to read them out to you. Sorry, but okay, good. Thank goodness. Sorry if I'm quiet. Game week concession. It's a softball game. Okay, y'all want to hear my phrases now? I've got them all finished. Some of them are subject to change. Okay, we're back. Okay, yay. Okay, already. Here's some of my phrases. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. I'm not really bored. So. Sorry, it's just like in my face and I couldn't do it. Okay, so y'all have seen these two. This one is 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. I can't say it. I want to wait. Let me practice this. So it's. I know I freaking muted Elena. Duh. Okay. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 is ocean is a magic that flows. I put it in 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 with 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. So it says. Yeah, I did this for Blaze. I posted it when I did the. My name is 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 𝓥𝞼𝓷𝓢. But this one is 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which means the blaze will rain. I'm not sure how long I'll be alive. I might get out and hop in the pool. But yeah, so we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, ocean is a magic that flows, and 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, the blaze will rain. Then we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is burn your blaze, which if you'll notice is in my bio, burn your blazes. So 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 means 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. I can't remember. I don't know if I'm gonna say 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 or 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, but I'll figure it out. But it's burn your blaze, and that is significant to the story in Blazes. It's not significant, but it's like a nice detail. Then we have. Let me practice again. Then we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which means stone frozen. We have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is blossom at my will. Hello, hey Michaela, how are you? Then we have 𝕵𝞷𝓷𝓢. I'll restart. So we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, ocean is a magic that flows. 𝕥𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is the blaze will rain. 𝕥𝞼𝓷𝓢, burn your blaze. And then we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is stone frozen. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, blossom at my will. 𝕵𝞷𝓷𝓢, flow with the waves. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, cursed by flames. 𝕷𝞼𝓷𝓢, ocean's curse. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, statues to life. And, well, we have two more. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, feel the wind all around. And 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, hear my battle cry. I'm good. I'm doing nothing. I'm reading my language that I have. Yeah. I'm reading them out because, okay, now tell me where they're from. Okay, so 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 is obviously in the ocean because its ocean is a magic that flows, and that's going. Also, I'm glad you know about. Anyway, I don't know English, and I'm only making this one. But 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, ocean is magic that flows. That does go. It doesn't go to 𝓷𝓼𝓢. It might go to 𝓷𝓼𝓢, but as of right now, it goes to my Leviathan. No, it goes to. Who does it go to? Does it go to the Leviathan? It goes to something else. It's either going to 𝓷𝓼𝓢. Okay, what's your question, Anthony? So, 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is ocean is magic that flows, is either going to go to 𝓷𝓼𝓢, or Amaltu my Leviathan, or Abyss the water primal. So I'm not sure yet, but that's what we're going with. Okay, 𝕥𝞼𝓷𝓢 is obviously Blaze's Oh, I didn't know you said Mika. Well, you saying Mika? I got a question for Mika, or you said I got a question for me? But anyway, ask it. Then we have 𝕥𝞼𝓷𝓢 and 𝕥𝞼𝓷𝓢, which means 𝕥𝞼𝓷𝓢 means the blaze will rain, and 𝕥𝞼𝓷𝓢 means burn your blaze. So those both, are blazes, or they go in Blaze's story. Yeah. Then we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is stone frozen, and as of right now. Sorry. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, stone frozen. Hello, Royal Ray. Why did I say Royal? I meant just Ray. Hey, Ray. So 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, stone frozen goes, as of right now, is Atlas's phrase because he's a frost witch. So, like, yeah, stone frozen. He frozen them. They're not stone. They're just frozen like stone. Okay, then we have 𝕼𝓷𝓢, which is blossom at my will. That, as of right now, is either going to, it can go to 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 the Dryad. No, I don't know if I want to say 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 or 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. No, 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 or /𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 the Dryad. Which he's one of my mythic beasts. It's in my group from my primals. Anyway, I'll talk about that later. Yeah, so 𝕼𝓷𝓢, blossom at my will is either going to 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 the Dryad, 𝕵𝞼𝓷 the Earthbound Warden, or 𝕵𝞼𝓷 the Druid. Okay, then we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, flow with the waves. As of right now, 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, flow with the waves is going to Gale. That's all after that. Then we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is cursed by flames, and have it introduced. Cursed by flames. Let me go. That one is Endornis's. I think I'm gonna give that to Endornis. Wait. No, wait, I'm changing it actually. So actually, it's not 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 now, it's 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. Okay, yeah, so it was 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is cursed by flames, but I'm changing it to 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is going to be okay. Okay, so it was 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, cursed by flames, but now it's 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, cursed by darkness, and that goes to Endornis. Yeah, it's hard. I'm sorry. And then we have 𝕷𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is gonna go. That one actually. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 is gonna actually stay with Ruin, because this one, 𝓥𝞼𝓷𝓢 𝓥𝞼𝓨𝓪𝓰𝓮, which is Ocean's Curse, is going to Leviathan. My Leviathan option. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 the Leviathan I haven't shown yet. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is Statues to Life, as of right now, is 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢's phrase, because he's in the story with, it's either going to be this one and this one, or just this one. Because we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 my gargoyle, and then we have Ragnar the stone sentinel, and they're both kind of statue-like. But stone sentinel can come to life whenever his guard thing is okay. So he's there, and we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 my gargoyle. He can only come alive during night, like during night he's awake. It's like a bat kind of, you know what I mean? And he guards a labyrinth. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 guards a labyrinth, like he guards the labyrinth. And yeah. So 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 is 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢's phrase, but it awakens Ragnar and 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. And then we have Quran Ayik, feel the wind all around. That's going to Avian right now. My griffin. Then we have 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, hear my battle cry. That is going to Eldon the Golden Ox. Anyway, too many characters according to Mika. I actually have a collage that I'm putting the names on right now. Okay, wait. Let me see. Okay, you said, oh, who's that again? Which one are you talking about? Yeah. Okay, so, you said, wait. Sorry, I'm doing a lot right now. I lured up to Enchanted last night, and I loved it, because I was over here gapping about shit. Also, when it comes to girl characters, I will end up gender bending them. I've already done one, which is... Oh yeah, so yeah, I'll be gender bending girl characters, because why not? Anyway, but you said, who's that character? What character are you meaning? Cursed by Endornus. He's my newest character I've shown. He's all red, and he has the horns, and like it was brown hair within the... Because I did not paint myself red, so y'all think I'm that crazy. Y'all are crazy if you think that. But I made myself red with editing. And that is Endornus, the master of... No, I can't say that. I almost spoiled that. This is what he looked like. I made this with a pit crew. It's not it's the Krausen pit crew. But I did not make this. Well, I didn't draw it. But this is what Endornus looks like. I'm debating giving him really dark red hair, or keep the brown. I think the brown looks good. Yeah, but he's really cool. Wait, he's really cool. I want to lore dump right now, but it's spoilers. Okay, wait. Should I lore dump about my? Well, Endornus is called the Fallen Master. I haven't told y'all that yet, but now you know. Just keep it quiet, because that's not his title. That's just like the short of his title. His title is Endornus, the blank of blank of blank. But you can call him the Fallen Master. Okay, so yeah, should I lore up about my human realm, like Durania, the hierarchies in that? Okay, we have 5 main kingdoms in Durania. Kingdoms. We have no, shh, that spoils something. There are people in here. I don't care. Okay, we have 5 main. Is the kingdom in my teaser that I posted. Wait, tell me, please tell me yours, because it's hard to remember all these names. I know I got too many, blah, 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 blah. I don't have it on here. I may have to airdrop in a minute. But Tegel the Cage Kingdom, which is a... Give me a minute. Okay, are we good now? So I can start. Just let me know when we're good, when I'm not glitching. Just say yes whenever it's not glitching anymore. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we have 𝕵𝓷𢢢 𝓥𝞼𝓨𝓪𝓰𝓮, which is a monarchy, which is family ruled and God's ordained. Then we have dynasty, which is 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 the Lost Dynasty, which is family ruled. It's not really God oriented. Then we have empire, the 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 the 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 Empire, which is supreme ruled and has a large military. Then we have a queendom, 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 the one crown, which is ruled by a queen. There's no king. Then we have the 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 the divine sovereignty, which is a 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, which is religion ruled. So it's ruled by one religious person. So let's get into the lore. So in 𝕵𝓷𝓢 kingdom, we have 𝕵𝓼𝓐 the corrupt, the destructor from my teaser. Then we have 𝕼𝓼𝓷𝓢 the beloved, who is the queen consort, which means she married the king. Okay, which is 𝕼𝓼 by blood. And then Terence the preserved, Terence the preserved prince, Princess Luna the martyr, Rana the honored, which is a royal lady, which is the king's sister. Okay, and I'll lord up about what. Okay, also Calliope's dead, Luna's dead, and Rana's dead. Yeah. Then we have okay. So listen to me. So when we get to my worlds, no, why is it gonna cut in now? Okay. Did y'all understand what I just said about all those? The first group. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so as we go down the line, there are going to be. There's really only 2 kingdoms that have this, but they have their own words for their princess, king, and queen, and prince. Okay, so like when we're here in the dynasty, right now we're in dynasty Rhaenyra the Lost Dynasty. Hi, Sunflower Girl. Okay, so we have the 𝕵𝓷𢢢 consort, who is Jared the Golden-Hearted. A 𝕵𝓷𢢢 is like a king, and 𝕵𝓷𢢢 consort, which means he married the queen. And then we have the other 𝕵𝓷𝓢, Ezra the Chosen. Then we have the queen, which is called Adynès, Selene the Remembered. So Selena's dead. So the blood Dynès, which is a queen, is dead. And so that left Jared, and Jared got remarried to Ezra, which is the guy, by the way. You guys see that face. So, and then before she died, Jared and Selene had 3 kids. They had the Duran, which is like a prince, 𝕼𝓼𝓢 the Awoken, the Dalene, which is Layla the Silvered. She's yeah. And we have Arlan the Warlock heir, and he's also a Duran, which is a prince. I don't know. I was up here spitting. I'm like spit. I don't know. You are gonna go there. Quit lying. And so with the dynasty, the only human in that entire family line that I've said is Ezra the Chosen. He's a human. So Jared's a half elf, or no, Jared's an elf. He's a straight elf, not straight. You know what I mean? He's full elf. That Selene the Remembered, the Dynast, she's a witch. Kalendor is a half elf, half witch. They're all half elf, half witch because they're parents. Anyway, and I'll show you all these. Sorry. Here, let me get through all these, and I'll show you the pictures I made of them. So then we're moving on to the empire, which is 𝕵𝓼𝓷𝓢 the Deathless Ruled, which is an empire. So we have the Empress, which is Adria the Undying. We have Adoran the Undead, who is the Emperor Consort, which means he married the Empress. And then we have, the Emprun is the prince, and the Emprin is the princess. So if Emprun, the Emprun Arun the Knight. Aaron is a prince, kind of. But they don't see it as like, they see it as like a military rule, not really, but that's not like, I don't know how to explain it. In Eden, which is, I'll get into it in a minute when I show you pictures. And now we're moving on to our fourth kingdom, which is a queendom. It's called 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 𝓥𝞼𝓨𝓪𝓰𝓮. Please don't glitching. We have the queendom, which is 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 𝓥𝞼𝓨𝓪𝓰𝓮. Okay, so the Emprun is Arun the Knight, which is like a prince. Then we have the princess, which is an Emprin with I, Eden the commander. So yes, Arun is a prince by blood. They don't really see him as prince and princesses. They see him as so-and-so. Anyway, now we'll move on to the queendom, which is called 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 𝓥𝞼𝓨𝓪𝓰𝓮. We have the Queen Eleanor the Iron, Princess Beatrix the Wolf, Princess Amberlynn the Shield. Okay, then we'll move on to our fifth and final kingdom, our main kingdom, which is 𝕼𝓚 the Divine Sovereignty. It's a 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. Yeah. Okay, so there's only one ruler. His name is Arthur the Sanctified, and he is an archduke. It's like a king. Okay, now time to show you everybody. I'm so excited. Okay, so first off we have, okay, when I show you these, the looks they have are somewhat, okay, there are no crowns because in the picture they didn't have any crowns, but when I'm showing you, the makeup is most likely not canon or somewhat canon. I tried to put it as close as I can. So this is, I'm just gonna, I mean charge my iPad. Okay, so I may write it. Shut up. Okay, so first we have Kelrin the Corrupted Destructor, which is the dude in my teaser. Let me scroll and find him before I forget. Well, I'll just go ahead and do these. Then we have Calliope. I'm sorry, these don't want my shoes. Stop looking there. Yeah. Calliope Beloved. Luna the Martyr, Rhaena Rhaena the Honored, and she's the royal lady, which is the king. So, and then let me find Terrence. Then Terrence, the preserved prince. Okay, so we have the king, the dead queen, the dead princess, the dead royal lady, and the alive prince. Okay. What do you mean I know him? Who you talking about you know him? Know who? Oh, Kelrin. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, so now we're going to move on to the second kingdom, which is Rhaenyra the Lost Dynasty. We have Jared the Golden Hearted. Oh, yeah. Jared the Golden Hearted. Ezra the Chosen. Selene the Beloved. I'm sorry, some of these titles are hard. Selene the Remembered. So, King, well, Duril, so King, and Daenerys, Queen. This is Calendor the Awoken, Arlan the Warlock Heir, and Layla the Silvered. I didn't draw these. These are pit crews. Okay. Now we're moving on to this is a girl, by the way. Some of them may not look like it, but oh well. This is the Empress, which is Adria. Adria the Undying Empress. Adoring the Undead Emperor. Arun the Knight. And Eden the Night Commander. And so, wait, let me do this. Okay. Also, She's the youngest. Terrence is the oldest. Layla's the eldest. No, Arlon's the eldest. Layla's the middle. And Kalendor's the youngest. Okay. And I'll move to our last kingdom. Sorry if it glitched out. Thank you. Okay, this is Eleanor the Iron. She's the Iron Queen. Wolf. And one second. Amberlynn. Okay, now this is Arthur the Sanctified. So yeah. That's all I felt like showing. Put my phone down here because I'm just here. Damn. What kind of content would y'all like to see more of? Like, I should do more of these because that would help with stuff, and because I like doing them. It's a lot of it. What actually no, I crap you not. I was editing the pendants, my teaser, my first teaser. I was doing it. I did it from like 3 p.m. to, and I did it to like 2 a.m. Not joking, from 3 a.m. to 2 a.m. nonstop. There's 2 ways I'm doing Arthur. He can either be a birthmark from the gods, or he painted it to represent the gods. Because he's like, he's very gods oriented. But I'm going like vitiligo or birthmark by the gods. What I'm going with it as of right now. But that might change to other thing. Anyway, but you know what? I was editing the pendants from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. And then I went from 11 a.m. until like 4 p.m. Oh, period. But like, what kind of content do y'all definitely making cosplay? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Michaela, we were talking about when I texted you earlier. I did not know that YouTube Shorts did not count towards that. I did not know. I was like, damn, because I should. Wait, dude, why? Wait, what do you mean, dude, why? Dude, why or what? I'm confused. What I texted you about earlier about or text you last night technically about it. But I'll probably end up doing more long form videos. Because I do like doing them. I just hate, it's 6:32 p.m. for me right now. But I kind of hate, look, I love writing. I don't like writing. Because I was bored and I wasn't doing anything. And it's the summer, so. Also, tomorrow, for 6.5 hours, I will not be free. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, for 7 hours, I won't be free because I have camp for cheer. Anyway, but also I was doing nothing, so I might do the Enchanted Prophecy teaser next, if I have time. But I've been trying to I've started writing the summoning, and I haven't started the... Yeah, I was watching it. I was reading somewhere and I said they don't. I said, what the fuck? Because I was like, I have 1 point something K shorts, bro. What the fuck? Anyway, but I haven't started writing Cosmic Tides because I don't know how I want to start it. Which, of course, the way I tell, it may not, or it doesn't as much. What? Burnt down? What do you mean burnt down? Nora. It may or may not as much. Next, I got bored. Anyway, the way I tell my teasers isn't gonna be how the stories are actually told, like in a perspective, because it won't be somebody telling the story all the time. I am 16. I'm a minor. But I have a bunch of stories I haven't done. I forgot I showed you some of the stories for Christmas. Yeah, there's Royals Unbound, which is Terrence, Arun, Xander for sure. I may actually throw Kalendor in there. I may throw Kalendor, Yeah, I may throw 𝕼𝓷𝓢 in there. I'm sorry I had to, I had to because somebody walked in, so give it that time. Somebody walked in and I had to hide my phone. The best trio. So Arun, Xander, and Terrence. Okay, no, look, I have an issue. I have such an issue with giving my human characters magic powers. I can't have, like, the only ones who don't have magic as of right now are Eleanor, Beatrix, Amberlynn, and Arthur. And of course the one who died, minus Celine. She has powers. She's a witch. I just showed him. Sorry about moving the phone. But I just showed him one go. He was the one with pink horns, pink shirt, and blonde hair. I like magic. But that's 𝕼𝓷𝓢. I actually did kind of cosplay him before I actually did a thing on him. He has blonde hair and a halo and a pink shirt. Then I have a video with him and Terrence. Yeah, you haven't. Well, technically, he was, okay, if you remember the song with the Conan Gray song, it's like, the TV's on, the 𝕵𝓷𝓢, I did the video to that, and that was technically 𝕼𝓷𝓢 in the white. After the transition, that was technically him. But I have an audio with Terrence and 𝕼𝓷𝓢 that goes, "You're the Queen of France, and I'm the Queen of Scotland." That one. With the background being Survivor. Yeah. Bro, I've been working on my family tree. I'm 16. I've been working on my family tree for a while, and it's long, bro. It's like a long. Cause I have so many brothers and sisters in this thing because it just makes more sense. The fuck? But I made, like, I had this, I don't want to see it. Look, I want to tell everything, but then once I tell you everything, then there's nothing to tell later. What does WYF mean? Who do y'all want to see come back the most? Well, I didn't have doors from here. Sorry. I didn't start having door until I started, like, earlier this year. Cause I just moved here. So I need to my phone. I'm not gonna say that for personal reasons. Like, Blaze wasn't even supposed to be Blaze. It was just a random character. I didn't even know what a Fairy Prince was. Then I made it, and then ha ha ha. It just kind of happened. And he's not even royalty. It's just a title. Bored of you to assume. Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Yeah, I'm not saying where I'm from. That's personal information. Anyway, do y'all have any questions about any characters? Also, Xander is the mage in Ragnarok with 𝕼𝓷𝓢. He's his mage in that kingdom. You're good, I just don't give out personal information. Who said John is my real name? I did like some musicals, like Wicked. And some others I can't think of right now. Hazbin Hotel is musical, so. Yes, I wish it would come earlier. I've watched The Outsiders and I've read it. I haven't watched a musical. I haven't seen a musical. You can ask him. You can ask him, okay? Because canonically, coolest story, I think, is Blaze. Wait, coolest, as in cold? Cold, Atlas, because he's a frost witch. Because cold, ice. But we love HH. Traumatizing story, probably Kelrin. Because half his family died. Or, no. I have a character called Blight, He Who Withers, and he's actually the cause of a lot of deaths in my story. I said you can say him, it's Pride Month. Bye, have fun. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Brooke. Bye. Pride Month. I have to film with Chris as soon as I can so I can make that video. I don't even know what video I'm gonna make. Scared me. Can give me some characters and I'll tell you, because I don't want to go through all of them. Well, I can. If you write all of them in the chat, I will. But I don't want to go hook up my iPad. just some ones you would know. Which character is most powerful? Aurora, the goddess of time, and Adalar, the god of space, Ahili, the goddess of life, Kralius, the god of death, and Endornus, and Cyrus. Both Cyruses. They left 2 Cyrus characters. Technically. Hi, remember I sent you that collage a while back? I'm making a new one with all the updated looks and new characters. I figured. You don't know that. People can join. People will just grow and laugh and they join all the time. Ask y'all questions? I don't know what to ask y'all. Sorry. Inspiration. My brain. Now it's from my brain. It used to be from Kay, but now it's mostly from my brain. And my friends. Enchanted, and Tia, and Alina, and yeah. Yeah, I used to get it from Kay, but now I get it from all my friends. And from my brain. Well, it's partially from my friends, and everything else is from my brain. Oh, I'm so happy, Ariana. I just start reading all your screen names, bro. I don't know. I just started reading all your screen names. Mika's searching, bro. I want to do stuff, I just don't know what to do. And if you say something, I'll be like, no. The Tonys. No, I'm not watching the Tonys. Damn. Okay. Gail. Gay. Like MLM. Atlas. Bi. Kaleo. Bi with a preference for men. Blaze. Blaze. Pan. 𝓥𝓼𝓥𝓼. 𝓥𝓼𝓥. Bi. Half of them are bi, bro. 𝓥𝓼𝓥. I love 𝓥𝓼𝓥, his concept. Okay, because it's a word I made up. Alright. Yay. 𝓥𝓼𝓥. Pan. Arun. Bi with a preference for women. Tehran. Ace. No. That wasn't it. He doesn't date people. He keeps to himself. He's not sick. Ace. I'm guessing. I don't know if I don't know if some of them more. I think it's Ace. Air Ace probably. I don't know. Vial. Straight. Yeah, he doesn't look straight, but he's straight. Terrence. Bi. Xander. Gay. Caris. Whatever is the one that loves everybody. Yeah, I don't think it's Pan. I think Pan. It might be Pan. If it's Pan, then Pan, because he's open to everybody. Leon. Gay. Kai. I don't know. Probably Pan. Veles. Bi with a preference for women. Valen. Gay. Finn. Gay. No, Finn's bi. Cassius. Straight. So I don't have a celeb crush. It's just my Apple fan, so I got bored. Okay, yeah, I think Chris is Pan. That's so great. Period. Okay. Do you have any more? Because I'm happy. Because I hope you know it. Half of these are made up in my head right now. So if I contradict myself later on, ignore it. No, it's Caris. It's Caris. However you want to say his name. However you want to say their name is up to you. Yeah, it's like Caris. I know she was, because she's so glad she didn't. She kept yapping me. I said, I'm so glad I didn't make a bet, because I would have lost. Because I rarely join her. Well, I try to join them if I'm not busy. You know, but we did call last night. Me and her call last night, and then her and Enchanted call last night, and then just me and Enchanted call last night. What challenge? Oh, I'm like, what challenge? Oh, the song, the freaking challenge. Okay, then Tehran is asexual. He's ace, not. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. See, most of mine are just the. I don't know. I do have that one character who's trans. Tyon. Talking about characters, sexualities, and stuff. Yes. Remember I made that video all back with Tyon. He was a knight commander, but I may bring him back. He doesn't have lore. He used to be the knight commander because he was in the Enchanted Prophecy before that entire story. He was in the Enchanted Prophecy, the Dark Royals, and the Final Prophecy before I scrapped all that, or the original. But I can bring him back. His name is Tyon, which is Tyon. His color scheme is green. He has blonde hair, green eyes. Kinda, yeah. Wait, no. Blonde hair, brown eyes, green color scheme. Short blonde hair, by the way. Yeah, he is. It's. I could bring him as a second. I could bring him as second in command of the Empire. Or he could be. Oh, it is. It's a really. It wasn't even with me. It was with my drawings. It was. I think it was during Pride Month. May have been during Pride Month. Not last year, but the year before. I'm not sure. But it was the stickers that I did. It was drawing. I can pull him up for you. I have it right here. That was back when Blaze was Native American and was blue. You don't want to go look at that old video because I'll just pull up Tyon right now. If he's in here. I think he's in. Yeah, there he is. There you are. There you are, Tyon. It's not Kenny. That's Tyon. That's a really old drawing, so don't judge me for it. Okay, the thing is his entire concept, except for the name, his entire concept, because he was a fairy. He wasn't a fey prince. He was a fairy. Is what he basically was. He was a blue fairy with orange markings, an orange map. Yeah, no, looking at old videos. Like, yeah, Andres isn't even in the. But Selene and Jared, the ones I showed you a while ago from the Queen and King, they've been a character for a while because I had drawings. Like, this was Jared back in the day. And that's Selene. Yeah. He's always been a boy kisser because him, and of course she died. And she used to be a dragon. Too bad to anyway, yeah. And then this was 𝕵𝞵𝓷𝓢. When I tell you that Adoran and 𝕵𝞵𝓷𝓢 have the most healthy relationship. Adoran became undead. No, wait. Oh. He protected her whenever they both became undead. Like, he like shielded her. We love him. Like, if y'all know relationships, y'all can ask me. So, like, canonically, Finn and Leon are a thing. Cassius and he has a girlfriend. Yeah. Like, if you want to ask me, are two characters canonically dating, or just platonic friends, you can ask me. Just ask me. You can give me a character and say, are they dating anybody? Or you can say, are these two characters dating? Because they might be dating a character that I haven't shown yet. Canonically, they were all bi in my mind, but then I had to switch it up a little bit. And y'all just know about my fantasy characters, not even my dystopian, because I've only showed you one dystopian, which is Sal the Droid. 𝕵𝞵𝓷𝓢 and Adoran died because of something, but they were brought back by death magic. Yeah, that's how they're undead. So they're basically, I do have a zombie character named Clarence, but he may come to light, he may not. Anyone in the trio? Maybe. As of right now, no. I think I want to keep that trio platonic. Platonic friends. I know I made that one video with Terrence and Xander, but Dr. Still's story is intertwined with Alex, Ambrose, Neo, Drex, and Sal. And Orion and Lux. He's intertwined with all of them. Yeah, they're not. They're just platonic. They're platonic. They're just friends. Cause I gotta have some just friends. Y'all can ask what kind of relationship. Like if it's a mentor relationship, y'all can ask about that. Wait, Adorn and AJ have the most healthy relationship, and so does Viel and his wife. Yeah. And also my main five of my story are canonic or platonic too, like Gale, Aragon, Blaze, Sokath, and Taro. They're all platonic friends. Unhealthy relationship. Like romantic relationship or mentor relationship or like friendship. Like, what do you mean? What kind of relationship are you meaning? Bestie group. Like, yeah, like any relationship. You could say Coward and Terrence did have one. Coward and Terrence had a bad father-son relationship. Endornus and his dad, Cyrus and his son. You know, Aragon and technically his dad, but he loves his dad, but like not really Rylan because he kind of left him. Kelrin and his source of magic. Dr. Steele and Sal. Yeah. Favorite character? Blaze. Yeah. I like to make sure people know there's not just dating relationships. Unhealthy romantic. Ayala and Isaias. And Sakalo and Orianella and Danica, because Sakalo cheated on Orianella with Danica. Isaias is Blaze and Tara's dad. Well, Blaze's adoptive dad. Sakalo is Isaias' dad. Arianella is Isaias' mom. And Evander and Isaias are brothers, by the way. And Sakalo cheated on Arianella with Danica, and they had Avian, by the way. Isaias is the deer, the red deer with the vines in his horns. Danica has not been shown. Sakalo has not been shown. Yeah. Some haven't been shown, that's why. And I'd say Nuri and Rylum. That's a surprise. So, okay, I'm in love with this look. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and when I hit 1 hour, which is in like 3 minutes, I am going. That's 𝕼𝓷𝓢 𝓥𝞼𝓷𝓢, my Leviathan. He's one of my mythic beasts, which they'll get their own title. There's gonna be an actual official title for all those things, but he's the thing that my water primal sculpted out of water. I call them the mythic beasts right now, but they'll have their official names. They'll have their official group title, like 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 𝓥𝞼𝓨𝓪𝓰𝓮, 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢 Valor. That they're all called the 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. Top 3 favorite characters: 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢, Aragon, and Eldin. 𝕵𝞼𝓷𝓢. He doesn't really. The only relationship he really has is he has a fatherly relationship and brotherly relationships. His father, he's adopted, kind of. He was lost in the woods, and then Callum took him in, so it's kind of like a fatherly relationship, brotherly, you know. And then he has 𝕼𝓼𝓢, 𝓥𝞼𝓨, and Ryder as brotherly relationships because they were all also taken in by Callum. And so yeah. And he's like really in touch with nature because he's a druid, you know. Nature. Yeah. He'll have his own story. He'll also probably be intertwined with this other character. Nope, he's intertwined with him. Never mind. Well, he might actually. Who cares? Callum, we love Callum. Yes, the lost ones. We love the lost ones. He doesn't have a story. Like, I know what his role is. He takes in the lost souls from like lost people in the woods, like the kids. Like if you'll see my video with "Come little children, I'll take," and the whole thing is that crystal he holds is important because that's what he used to distract the little kids from the pain they feel. Not distracting them, but like calm them from the pain they feel after being left by their parents. Yeah. And then that video with the Alec Benjamin song, he's trying to calm down another child, and the others are like, "Are you sure you won't leave us?" Because their parents left them, and that's good. That's gonna leave some trauma and imprints on them. Yeah, he's so sweet. And then the whole story with Ryder is Callum took him in, and since a mythic took him in and saved him, he dedicates it. Ryder's the untamed myth, so he dedicates his life to saving other mythics from captures, from circuses people put them in, from traps and cages. That's what he dedicates his life to. Yeah, realistic trauma. But yeah, Ryder dedicates his life after Callum takes him in to saving other mythics who are put in danger or in cages or put in circuses, made to dance, made to put on shows, made to force their magic, you know. I did actually have this. I had this concept of an enchanted circus for a while, and I have it. The only video I've ever done with it is Clown Bitch, but I never posted it. This is from Clown Bitch from 𝕼𝓷𝓢. Yeah, you haven't seen Ryder. Well, he's just basically human. He may have a scar, but he's a cowboy basically. But I had this song called Clown Bitch from 𝕼𝓷𝓢. I'm a clown, which I may have posted it with Ash. His name was 𝕼𝓷𝓢, then I changed it to Ash because it makes more sense. Clown Bitch with a K. That's what the song is from 𝕼𝓷𝓢. Yeah. There was an enchanted circus where Ash was in it because I had a Flamact, an Animalac, a magician, a psychic. I had all those, and I might bring that back. Who knows? Because I had it like this is from when I had no. This is when I just started before I got my horns. This was when I was making horns out of tinfoil and making wire headbands, which I still couldn't do that, but artificial candy. Raspberry, blue raspberry, and orange. Best ever. Oh yes, of course we will. I posted a teaser of his quote on there. It's like those who I fear help me and aid me in my troubles or something like that. Cause after he helps them, they do help him after they did it. No, I don't really like Jerry. Wait, did I post a video to Clown Bitch with Ash? I don't think I ever did. I may or may have not. I'm not sure. Did I post it? Did I post Clown Bitch? Yeah, please. Here's a playlist towards the bottom more. He needs to come back too. Yeah, I don't think I did, but thank you. I may go live it tomorrow too, but after I get home from practice, which will be late because I get back. Oh, bro, I had a whole, she went live a lot. I already talked to her about it. Yeah, see, we're hooked on trying to get cosplay stuff because some stuff we have is shitty. If you don't want to type it, I can just send her the one that you sent me. But basically, Lena, go live a lot for a long time. Live a lot for a long time. Yeah. Okay. I was just... So I'm like focused on doing this right now. Or post more long form videos also. Because watch hours mainly come, if you want to do watch hours, it's mainly, that's how she did it. It's mainly from long form video. Well, to get watch hours, it's mainly from long form videos and live. But she went live a lot. Because we love it. I love going live a lot. And somehow I always miss them. I always miss lives. Somehow. Also, I love how you asked her that question and I started answering. My bad. I do. I just don't, like, when you message me privately, it doesn't come through. For some reason, it does not come through. But whenever I get, like, it'll tell me that so-and-so typed in K server, and I'm like, why are you telling me that, but not that I'm getting a private message? Yeah. I don't eat pie. Okay, so I do have to go. But I'll be live again tomorrow, hopefully after practice, and then I'll go live again I have a live scheduled for Tuesday. I have a live scheduled for Tuesday, and I'll go live that day. Which will be just more hangout. I will. I'm making like 4 collages right now to do it, but I have to go. And I love you so much. Goodbye, my crew. Yay. Bye. But I have a schedule. I'll go live tomorrow, hopefully. And then I have a live scheduled for after I get done with cheer, and I have to work that concession, so I'll just hang out there and just chill. Yeah. Bye, guys. You're so welcome. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, too.